Humble my game, yeah. Family friendly. I play the game, yeah. And touch the milli.
Get your exclusive Ecomi, VeVe, and Omi merch at CavellAnderson.com. Limited edition 100 items drop while supplies last.
They got them dizzy. We pass the moon, yo. We gon' keep winning. Red dreams come true. For me and you. Ecomi did it, yeah. With the crew.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another VeVe and Ecomi video. And in light of the Garyvee situation going on right now in the community, everyone has been asking me to check out Recur. So this is Garyvee's competitor's project to VeVe. Now, I don't know much about this brand at all, to be honest. I do know it looks like they have the Hello Kitty license, and I will just say, keep in mind, VeVe is not going to have the only NFTs for a lot of these brands, but for what VeVe does, the 3D digital assets and the way that VeVe does it, they do have exclusivity when it comes to that. They don't have exclusivity. So for instance, we may be able to see some Marvel cups or something from somewhere else. You know, we may be able to see some Marvel shirts and Marvel other things and other types of Marvel NFTs, maybe a Marvel card game somewhere else. But as far as what VeVe does with the digital collectibles and things like that, that's exclusive to VeVe. So VeVe it's not like, just because other companies have IP, I don't want people to start panicking thinking that, oh, they don't have IP, they're competitive. Well, they have IP now, they're competitors to VeVe. No, they're not competitors to VeVe just because they have IP. VeVe is king right now. Nobody has the amount of IP is king, and nobody can use the IP the way that VeVe is using it. So that being said, be sure to drop a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on notifications so you stay updated with everything going on. Yeah, let's check out the homie Zach. So Zach, this is my homie. Like, we've been homies for years at this point in time. And yeah, he's gonna be going over this stuff. So I'm gonna be checking him out while he explains it, because I haven't dug into it myself yet. Maybe some more videos on it coming soon. But he usually does a great job. So I mean, it would save me the trouble of having to look into it, to be honest.
For a high of 7402 over the past 24 hours. Now, in this video, I want to talk a little bit about an IP that has been announced to be seeing NFTs coming up very, very soon. Slight unfortunate part of it is it doesn't look like VeVe is taking it. Is that a problem? Not necessarily, but it's something I want to talk about because this is an IP that I think a number of people in the VeVe community were hoping and expecting to see come through for VeVe specifically.
And it's not to say that it still won't come. Just like I said at the beginning, just because they have a license does not mean VeVe does not also hold that license. It means that they went with the one license that VeVe has not announced already, because that was I mean, that's a big selling point to have something before VeVe. So yeah.
Let's go through it. And before I go through it, I want to say this is not doomsday, but a discussion. Let's go through it. So Garyvee, Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk tweeted out, quite simply, a link. Now, I don't know what's happened here, but this account seems to be, I don't know, I think it's a hack. It's a shame, because I actually follow someone whose name turned into this, and I'm like, oh god. Anyway, so with that said, let's have a look at the link specifically, shall we? So here we have a sort of like a press release kind of thing. Hello Kitty NFTs are coming from Recur, backed by Gemini, Garyvee, and Ethereum's co-founder Joe Lubin. What's going on here? I actually had never heard of Recur, and I'd love to hear your take. Have you heard of Recur before? Is this like already common knowledge that I'm just not aware of? I don't think it is, but either way, there is. We'll go through it all, right? Because I have looked into this a little bit, and it's still a little bit tricky. A well-known animated character is the latest to land a non-fungible token deal, and it's coming from a company backed by some big investors. What happened? Sanrio owned character Hello Kitty is joining the NFT market for the first time through a partnership with Recur.
I mean, this article doesn't say for the first time on this blockchain, for the first time by this company. We don't know, like, when it drops on VeVe, technically that could be the first one that matters, since VeVe is already established. So, I mean, by Garyvee's logic, this is exactly what Garyvee said, to be honest. So it could be the first. VeVe could still be the first if it drops on VeVe. I'm just saying. Like,
iconic brand Hello Kitty will be part of a fan-focused platform in the partnership with Recur. A fan-focused platform in the partnership with Recur. Again, First time I'm even hearing of this company. Am I out of the space? Am I not like paying enough attention? Tell me in the comments below. Maybe this is a big thing that I just haven't been aware of, and I will be researching more on it after this video as well. Recur is thrilled to create a bespoke experience for Hello Kitty fans. Some of the most engaged and dedicated fans in the world to buy, collect, and trade Hello Kitty and NFTs as digital products and collectibles, the company said. Recur will launch the Hello Kitty NFTs in the first quarter of 2022, not long away now. Stepping into the NFT space adds a new way of being a part of contemporary culture and provides our fans a new way to enjoy our brand, the Sanrio COO Sylvia Virginie said. Sorry if I'm getting the name wrong. Damn. I'm out here wanting VeVe to take everything. Well, it's important. The move by Recur to bring Hello Kitty to the NFT space comes as large companies with strong libraries.
To be fair, though, I think VeVe, what people miss out on is it's not just having a license. Like, there's some brand out there, what is it, Eternity or something, that also has the DeLorean. But you see, it doesn't matter, and it's going to matter even less when the DeLorean on VeVe is again drivable, and we can drive it throughout the VeVeverse. So that, like, this stuff is only temporary, and it's not really about, it's never been about, it's about the IPs, but at the same time, it's not, because it is about the IPs, but it's also about the experience. And the experience, you gotta think, it has not even been built into VeVe yet. Like, the whole thing that VeVe is about, outside of collecting, of course, but the biggest picture has not even, we haven't seen it. We haven't seen the slightest piece of it. I mean, yeah, we have showrooms, that's part of the experience, but it gets so much bigger than showrooms. This is a metaverse play. This has been a metaverse play for VeVe. They want to build Ready Player One. This is why they've said that. They want to build Ready Player One. So to think that they already have the IPs in place to do exactly what they want to do, it's just a matter of getting it done at this point.
So brands are working to monetize their IP through this growing space. Now, what you're about to see in this article, again, makes me think VeVe, Hasbro, Mattel, and the Walt Disney Company have all announced plans to further monetize their IPs into NFTs, but not with Recur, from my understanding at least. The Walt Disney stuff, Hasbro and Mattel, will likely be VeVe.
Yeah, all of these have been linked to VeVe before, especially Hasbro's and Mattel. I just don't know. That was leaked in some random article, which usually the VeVe team goes over that with, like, VeVe goes over that with the companies who's writing these articles. So if they leaked that Hasbro and Mattel was going to be on VeVe, chances are it definitely is confirmed.
Hello Kitty was created in '74 and has been a successful brand that attracts many licensing partnerships. Along with the Hello Kitty partnership, Recur has also announced the launch of its proprietary Recur Portal Pass. The pass will be sold on December 9 and offer holders early access to the entire IP library and experiences from Recur. The Portal Pass will be on sale for 24 hours only as a limited release. Through this one-day, 24-hour sale, you will receive early access to what will be one of the greatest digital collectibles for generations to come, and that's only the beginning, Recur co-founders have said. It's now been valued at over $300 million in September with a new $50 million funding round. This marked the largest Series A in the NFT space, led by Digital, a metaverse investment platform that is backed by Stephen Cohen, who joined the company's board.
So I'm interested in knowing, like, how this is going to work. So you can buy a pass or something like that to get access to all this stuff. How much is this pass going to cost? And what can you do once you have these? Because this is something that is very niche, so it has to be affordable. It has to be something that the audience who would be interested in having this stuff can afford. So it can't be mad expensive. And it's like, once you have these NFTs, what are they going to be able to do with them? So that leads to the next question as well. That is the next question as well. What are you going to do with these NFTs once you have them?
So investors include Gemini, Garyvee, David Choi, Jason Derulo, and ETH co-founder Joe Lubin. A partnership between Recur and artificial intelligence company Veritone was also announced in September. Recur was announced as a partner for Pac-12 sports NFTs as part of the Veritone partnership. Now, let me make it very clear. When VeVe doesn't get a partnership, or at least isn't announced to be the first partner with certain brands, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. The reason why it's annoying is because I do like VeVe. Or at least I like the experiences, and not just like, because I can't even get into the app. I love what I see with it, though. I love the product that I see with it. I love the experience that is coming with it. Does that mean that VeVe will be the only company to offer the experience they're offering? No and yes. I think their experience is going to be one of a kind to a larger extent, especially in the early days, which is now. But I also do respect the fact that, VeVe can't monopolize the entire IP NFT industry. But
They are, to be fair. They're definitely monopolizing it. They're doing it in their way, and they're like, no one's even close. You see these companies pop up with one good brand here and there, but who are people going to invest in? The people with one or two good brands, or 3 or 10, or the people with hundreds? So it's just really, it comes down to speed at which they can build this amazing experience around these collectibles, because they're getting so big where the collecting experience is not going to be it's not as great as it was when everybody could get a little bit of something. It's just not that good anymore, because it's growing so much. And that's a good problem, but it's a bad problem at the same time. It's like, it's bittersweet for real, because the fact that it's a bad experience for a lot of people during drop days now, it means that we're growing. There's not enough supply. But also, yeah, I mean, you all get what I'm saying, yo. It's just this VeVe has to get more content out. They have to get the VeVeverse and Metaverse done, and they have to have more of an experience that's outside of people missing drops all the time. And that's what's going to keep the fans engaged. Like that's what's going to keep people happy and on board with the project.
I do wonder where this leads us, even 6 months down the line. Let's continue looking at Recur, though, because I was interested in this myself. This is the Recur website. It's recurforever.com, and it's quite plain right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, this looks like some type of business website more so than NFT. Like, VeVe has done it right, yo. VeVe has done it right. And then it links to a Discord, making things even more complicated. Like, as you can see in the top right corner behind Zachy, it links to a Discord. It, yeah, subscribe, enter your email. This doesn't look like something that's selling Hello Kitty, to be completely honest. On VeVe, you see their phone, you see the character that they want to put up on the phone. It's like, it looks like a collectibles experience. This just looks like a business trying to capitalize on the collectibles industry. And that's different. You'll never be able to compete with somebody like David Yu, Al Khan, people who really are passionate about this. You'll never be able to compete with them. This is their heart. This is their life. David Yu's connections, you're not beating that. It's just, you're not. Like, he spent his whole life. They're like, everyone on this team has spent their entire lives doing what they're doing and at VeVe, and now they're bringing all of their life work together to make something amazing with VeVe. It's no chance.
The logo up here, we design and develop on-chain branded experiences for fans to buy, collect, and resell NFTs, and you can subscribe to their mailing list. Let's go to the blog posts.
So you can buy, collect, and sell NFTs.
Over here we see, I actually opened it up already. We see here a few different articles. I'm going to have a quick look through these, though, because I think this is important for us to understand roughly what we're looking at here, right? Because like I say, this caught me off guard. And I like to think that I'm aware of what's happening in Web3, because I at this point, I'm running multiple projects on this. Zach, this channel is not the only thing I do in Web3 at this point. I've become invested in this stuff from like a work and energy point of view. I've done a lot of gaming in my life. I still do a lot of gaming. I had some of the biggest gaming channels on YouTube, or online in general, I guess.
Man, it's with the flex.
Sorry, I'm trying to think about what I do and don't talk about, because some of my projects I don't talk about too much. But essentially, yeah, I done well in gaming, but Web3 is so exciting at the moment. And so I'm like, well, I have got this leverage in gaming, but I want to get some leverage in Web3 because this is huge. Having said that, let's jump straight into this blog post now. Letter from the Recur CEOs announcing our 58 million Series A raise. The world around us is changing. What was clear to us 6 months ago when we launched this is even more clear to us now. Metaverse is the next frontier, and community and culture will be the driving force. Through provable digital ownership, we are able to create a new universe of fans and communities to engage, play, and collect. We have teamed up with the largest global IPs to extend fan narratives and storytelling into the metaverse, innovating on the way we forever will be able to interact with our. So that's all very great buzzwords. I want to have a look at what's actually happening though. So they raised 50 million to go towards a 333 mil valuation. That is massive. The fundraising came from digital. We've already sort of spoken about this already. We have had the pleasure to get very close to the digital team. It is incredible how much insight and thoughtfulness they have around this nascent space. These are all the different investors. So DeFi Alliance, Courtside VC, Vault Capital, Joe Lubin, the wink of.
So they do plan on having a metaverse. That's interesting.
Tins, Garyvee, pardon me, Scott Belsky, Hash, Nascent, all of these really important companies and names, right? A new renaissance is upon us. Original ownership. I don't think we need to go through this because I think we already know this. At Recur, we imagine a future where NFTs can be taken anywhere as tokens of personal expression, community membership, and fandom alongside. We want fans to be able to own. So a lot of what we're talking about here right now is quite simply what VeVe does. Having said that, further, we see a future where the standard for a decentralized recurring royalty is embedded, giving the creator due credit. So that sounds like the licenser fee to me, which is what VeVe already has. Of course, like for example, on the secondary marketplace, Marvel, 6% licenser fee on top of the 2.5% that VeVe takes in the secondary market. Future of commerce is the metaverse. Identity is the first thing that arises in the metaverse. We have been identifying ourselves with avatars for many years now, so we already understand all this stuff. The future is closer than we think. So what I'm actually, okay, here we go. So we've worked to build a world-class team across licensing, blockchain engineering, game design and engagement, creative and storytelling, marketing, and more. So like, right, this is the stuff I think that that excites me a lot, because I mean, this stuff is also exciting, but I'm less on this level specifically. What I do want to know, though, is what the other licenses they have. If they built a world-class team, is their world-class team as world-class as our car? And I'm not saying it isn't, I'm wondering what's going on here, because there's not a lot of information. There's a lot of, realistically, buzzwords, and maybe it's because they can't necessarily go through everything yet. Maybe they're waiting on, you know...
They said early 2022, didn't they? Like, what if there's a twist? So I got to look into Recur a little bit more myself because I'm interested. Are they making their own NFTs? Because from the description that I heard, it seems like what they're going to be doing actually is they're more likely, it seems like from what I heard that they were going to be doing basically, they were going to be like a OpenSea type of thing where you can put your NFTs. So if that's the case, where it's more like an OpenSea where you can buy, sell, and collect, and it's more like a wallet than actually creating these NFTs, would it be possible that VeVe is partnered with them and VeVe has these Hello Kitty collectibles coming up, and that's just one of the brands to release on there, like after interoperability? Could that be what we're looking at here? But yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below, man. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. If you want to see the rest of the video, be sure to check out Zach's channel, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Be sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications so you stay updated, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.